Todd and Julie Chrisley's imprisonment has caused Grayson Chrisley to admit that he has grown bitter. There is no way around it. Grayson Chrisley and Savannah Chrisley, his older sister, also discussed striking a hard balance between wanting to put their mental health first during this trying time and visiting their parents in jail. Since his parents Todd and Julie Chrisley started serving prison terms for financial crimes in January, Grayson Chrisley has struggled. On the Unlocked podcast hosted by his older sister Savannah Chrisley, the 17-year-old shared how traveling back and forth to see his parents has left him bitter. "I find it difficult to have consecutive weeks since I'm in that mood. I go ahead and restart it after that. You never truly escape it," he added, adding that some days or weeks are harder than others. Savannah, 25, on the other hand, stated she felt renewed after seeing her parents, to which Grayson replied, "I do, but I also don't at the same time." He revealed that the two siblings occasionally butt heads when they talk about going to see their dad. "It's not that I don't want to go, but I'm also 17. He said. Savannah agreed with her brother, "I believe it's a tricky balance that we haven't yet found. It's challenging because there are weekends when you don't want to go, but the difficult issue is that our calendars don't line up when you don't go. After missing one of them for 3 or 4 weeks, you find it difficult to adjust because it has been so long." Grayson remarked, "It's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't." Savannah continued, "Which is hard because nobody should ever be in that situation." Grayson remembered his parents as saying, "It's also hard because they tell you gotta live your life. You're a teenager. You can't go on the weekends all the time. And even though they said that and you know they understand, you still feel horrible when you decide not to go." Savannah clarified, "Though, we do try to make the most of it, especially when traveling to see Dad. On other journeys, we'll go and enjoy ourselves. We'll eat somewhere else. The difficult thing is not seeing Mom, as his father is presently serving his time in Florida," Grayson said. "Seeing Dad is the hard part because it's all weekend." Savannah also said that it's hard because he's so far away, adding that the whole driving time to see their father is 15 hours. "For me, the difficult thing is knowing how much they have given up for us. Why then can't we make the sacrifice now for them?" Grayson responded, "I don't know whether it's feasible." When asked how they could avoid becoming resentful of their current circumstance, "I don't believe it is. You will always have a bitter part of yourself. As long as they're there, it's going to be awful." For financial offenses, Todd and his wife Julie, 50, received a combined sentence of 19 years in jail in November. Mid-January saw the commencement of Todd's 12-year term at the federal prison Camp Pensacola in Florida, and Julie's 7-year imprisonment at the Federal Medical Center in Lexington. "It's definitely harder for her mother than it has been for Todd," Savannah said last month while talking about her mother's experience at FMC Lexington. "But she's simply keeping herself occupied. You're aware of my mother. When she enters a room, for instance, she immediately starts working on whatever has to be done. She is so attempting to keep active. She is making an effort."